Alright, tier list for Assassin's Creed, the main titles in the series, including Liberation, even though it's shit. Anyway, let's get to this. Remember, if you don't like the list, it's my list, so fuck off. Let's start with AC1. Gonna put AC1 in C tier. It's a wonderful game. It's a fantastic game. One of the best Assassin's Creed characters. It's fucking dog water to go back and play in 2024. It was dog water to play in 2010. So, S tier. Amazing character. Shit to go back and play. Single most annoying NPC in any video game I've ever played. Next up, I figure we can piss anyone off who's watching this and take Assassin's Creed 2. And remember that this is my fucking list, not yours. Don't care at all. This is D tier. This game looks like dog water. It looked like dog water when it came out. It has potentially the ugliest color palette of any video game ever made. And I fucking hate playing it. Never been an Ezio fan. This is the game that caused me to not touch Brotherhood or Revelations until a year after it was out. Let's continue pissing people off and take Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I know how many fucking people love this. Keep in mind that I played Assassin's Creed when it was just Assassin's Creed. There was no 2, there was no Brotherhood. This game is fucking F tier. This has the worst mission structure of any Assassin's Creed game. I loathe fucking playing it. Still don't like Ezio. Fucking hate this game. Next up is Assassin's Creed Revelations, which fucking shockingly I'm going to put in A tier. Not only do I like Ezio in this game, but this game is fun as shit to go back and play even now. I enjoy the story, I enjoy the side characters. Just a good Assassin's Creed game. Significantly better than these two pieces of shit. Next up is Assassin's Creed 3. It's the game that pretty much every Assassin's Creed fan I knew of hated when it came out, and now 99% of them pretend like they didn't fucking hate it. It's a good fucking game. I didn't like it when it came out. I have played it through many times since it came out, particularly 3 times in the past 2 years. Fucking good game. B tier. Love Connor. Really wish they would have not tried to dick around with us for the first, what is it, 4 chapters of the game where we get to play a fucking Templar, and people act like we didn't know we were a Templar. Fuck off. Great game though. Next up is Black Flag, and we're not even gonna fucking pretend. I don't need to say shit about it really, but I'm gonna. Best main character in the series, the best the combat felt until they changed it. The ships, which is the best part about Assassin's Creed. Oddly enough, this is the best they will probably ever be. Fuck Skull and Bones. Love this game. Love every fucking second of it. People shit on it because of the trailing missions. Um, the trailing missions in this are better than the trailing missions in this. Love this game. There's not a single mission I don't like. I love this game so much that I enjoy the mission where you have to maneuver your boat through this tiny fucking swamp. Love it. Best Assassin's Creed game. Next up is Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is essentially Black Flag with not as good of a main character. But he's not fucking bad. It's a significantly better game than I think a lot of people will admit. I'm gonna put it at fucking A tier. Excellent game. Loved playing a Templar. Love Shay. The game's not too fucking long either. I enjoyed it. Unity. Beautiful Unity. This game was significantly shit on when it released because of the state of it, or I should say the state for a lot of people, because I played the game when it came out and this shit was not rough at all. Goes firmly right the fuck here in A tier. I love Arno, I love Elise, not a huge fan of the bad guy, love the combat. This is going to be the best the parkour system has ever been in Assassin's Creed. If you disagree, it means you're doing it wrong. Use the YouTube that you're currently on to investigate a video of someone displaying how it works properly. Uh, yeah, it's the best the parkour is. It's some of the best combat. Love Arno. Syndicate, which is a fucking fantastic Assassin's Creed game. Don't care what anyone says. Love Jacob. Don't much like Evie. They're both fucking idiots. The bad guy's kind of poor. Loved running around England. And yeah, the combat was fucking awesome in this game. I loved beating the shit out of people with brass knuckles on. It was amazing. B tier though. It does get to come in under Rogue, Unity, and Revelations because I played through it so many times on PlayStation and on PlayStation 4 in particular. And then when I went to actually get the Platinum Trophy for it on PlayStation 5, the game was unfucking playable. The sun was a goddamn disco ball that flickered, and it was unfucking playable unless you wanted a migraine. It took them forever to fix it. I ditched probably 800 tweets to Ubisoft, posted on their forums. They didn't give a shit for, I'd say, the better part of 2, 3 years. They finally fixed it. I got the plat. Fucking B tier. Move to the RPG playstyle that people were definitely into when this game came out, and especially when the trailer dropped. They were going for that Witcher kind of vibe with the game. It fucking worked out well. I'm hovering on D tier here just to like potentially bother one of the three people that are going to see this video. It's not D tier. It's no, I'm just kidding. It's not F tier. It's fucking S tier. This is one of my favorite games ever. I wouldn't say it cracks the top 10, but it's fucking close. Bayek and Aya are both amazing characters. It has a pretty good story. Exploring Egypt is not only fantastic, but if you're going to explore Egypt, I think this is the best game to do it in. And I really, really loved the voice acting for Bayek. All around, fucking solid, like 7 out of 10 video game. One of the best Assassin's Creed games. Fucking S tier. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Notice that I just moved this right here. I'm hovering over F tier. This is probably the most polarizing Assassin's Creed game, at least based on what I've seen. People either really love it or they really fucking hate it. A lot of people shit on all the mythological shit and all that other stuff. The game has the single hottest female character in video games, which is Cassandra. Don't care if you disagree, fight me about it. I'm right. I love this game. I'm just kidding. It goes way up here in S tier. I'm just lurking on F tier to make you think I was going to do that. Fucking S tier. This is the most fun Assassin's Creed game to play. Don't care what anyone says. It's not the best. This is the best. Fucking Black Flag is the best. Odyssey is the most fun to play. If I am sitting around and want to play Assassin's Creed and I'm just like, which Assassin's Creed should I run through the campaign on? I'm fucking picking Odyssey because it is the most fun to run around in. It has the most fun world to explore. There are many things about the game I do not like. For example, the ship combat is ass, but the game's fun as shit to play. It is S tier. I love Cassandra. I like the story in general. It has fun missions, has really cool side characters. S tier. Get over it. Lastly is AC Valhalla. We don't have Mirage in this tier list because I didn't make the tier list. And also, I won't consider Mirage a mainline Assassin's Creed game. I'd put it in fucking D tier probably. Maybe C tier, but it's not as good as Assassin's Creed 1, so I don't know. Anyway, Valhalla. I loathed this game when it came out. The game had been out like 50 hours. It took me like 42 hours to beat the game. I stayed up, played the shit out of it, beat it, could not stand it. The combat in this game to this day feels like ass. When you're swinging around your weapons and hitting people, I feel like there's just no impact whatsoever to your hits. The combat feels terrible. I don't like the stealth in the game. Something about the game just looks off in my head when I look at it. I don't enjoy the way the game looks. I don't like hardly any of the characters in the game. And this was the setting that I was looking forward to the absolute most for Assassin's Creed. However, after playing the game on release on PC, then playing it a little while later and platting it to the PS5 version, I started to enjoy it a little bit more. It did help take away from the fact that people considered Cyberpunk to be the buggiest piece of shit in the year that it came out. And for me, it was this fucking game. This thing crashed on me, it bugged on me. I had to load earlier saves when attempting to get my fucking platinum trophy for it because I couldn't loot corpses. I would have to load 2 hours back, make up for all kind of fucking progress. But I started to enjoy it more. I played it again in 2023, was going for the PS4 version of the Platinum Trophy, and actually did most of the DLC, began to enjoy it a little bit more, and then I played through it again a couple of months ago for a stream, and I would honestly put it up here in B tier. It is not the best fucking Assassin's Creed game you'll ever play by any stretch of the imagination, and of the three RPG based Assassin's Creed games, I would say it is by far the worst in terms of gameplay, voice acting, world, just pretty much everything in general. But it's fucking B tier. It's a good game. It's good more, I think, if you've never played Assassin's Creed, but I also think it shows that they need to take a different direction when doing this RPG stuff, because if Valhalla is the direction they're going, not gonna work for me.